That's me.
There we go. And this is Allison. She's with us on the show. I'm Buddy. And,
Hi.
Well, one of the exciting things that goes on here in Mississippi, a lot of people are starting to realize, especially after the movie The Help that was filmed in our state last year and then went on to win Academy Awards and so on, that Mississippi is becoming another branch of Hollywood or London or whatever. They're making movies here. And Laura,
you said the other day that people are kind of spreading from Hollywood and kind of spreading out now. And,
I mean, they've discovered there's a lot more places than just California to make movies, and we got great weather, and we have a lot of very friendly people, and it's easy to get around, and it's not nearly as expensive as some of these other places. And even the international film market has understood that, because Laura, you're from an outfit called One Eyed Dog Films. You're based in London, is that right?
Yes. Yep.
And you've decided you guys are going to pack up and join us this summer. Hey, lucky you. Come here in the summertime.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
I'm sure she's done her homework.
Oh, my goodness me.
I wonder.
We hear it's hot.
It's gorilla hot, darling.
It's not the heat, it's the humidity.
Yeah. And Mike, you actually, if you stand still long enough, you baste in your own juices. It's amazing what happens here.
I can't wait. All we get here is rain, so it'll be nice to see the sun.
We get some rain here in the summertime as well.
That's true.
Hot afternoon showers. But nevertheless, first of all, you've got a movie that you guys are preparing, and you're going to film almost completely here, I guess, right?
The whole thing, the whole thing's being shot there. The pre-production, the whole of the shoot, and the post-production. The whole thing's taking place in Mississippi.
All right, very good.
Wonderful.
Yeah, because north of Jackson is Canton, Mississippi, where they built a big sound stage where you can set up all your interiors and do your lighting and all that kind of stuff. Plus, you got a great, neat old downtown area through Canton that you can use, and there's a state park not far from there that you can use for some scenes on the bayou, because you've got a story. It's a thriller. It's about some kids and a very strange kid. And tell us a little bit about the story itself, Laura, if you would.
So it's a kind of traditional horror, but we're kind of taking a twist on it. So the whole thing's set on the bayou, on a boat there with a killer, who's kind of a different take on what a serial killer should be. So you kind of see his personality evolve through the film. I don't want to give away kind of what happens, but basically a kind of group of teenage kids stumble across this boat, think that it's secluded and they can have a nice party and kind of enjoy their weekend, and they find that it's not secluded at all, and there's this guy that lives on the boat who ends up not being the most pleasant of characters.
I see.
And then some cops turn up to try and help them out, and you kind of realise that maybe they're not the best guys either, and it kind of makes you kind of lose faith in humanity a little bit. But as this character evolves, this cutter, he evolves, he turns out to not be what you thought he was to start with.
Oh, so we have a lot of twisty, turny things here. That's kind of there's a bunch of them
we're trying to make it different and kind of to see serial killers in a different light, shall we say?
All right, because we need friendlier serial killers, don't you think?
Exactly. There's not enough of them around. So.
That's what we've been missing.
We have been missing out on the friendlier ones. It's true. Now the main. Okay, first of all, when are you guys going to actually be here to start filming this thing?
We'll be July and August. We'll be there for 2 months. It'll be 1 month actually shooting. We're going to use a week on the bayou. We're using a Ratliff ferry. It's gorgeous around there. We've been sent those photos from the Mississippi Film Office, and it looks amazing. And then we'll spend another 3 weeks in the studio that you mentioned, doing all our interiors. We're going to build the whole boat there, so that should be really exciting. We'll have the whole boat out on the bayou and then move it inside.
Yeah,
that should be really exciting. And then the other month will be spent doing the pre and post production.
Wow. That's very involved. So
you got a plan. That's
you guys are going to be, you guys you'll all gain at least 50 pounds while you're here because
and come home in nice tans.
Because the food's great, and of course, you will get a great tan. Trust me. Forget Barbados this year. You came to Mississippi, you're going to get cooked. That's for sure. But this sounds like a lot of fun, and you are going to be hiring a lot of people locally to help with the production. Is that right?
As much as possible, we're taking over. There'll be about 10 of us coming from the UK.
Okay.
But everyone else, we're going to try and hire as many people locally as we can. So we've already got our line producer, a guy called Scott, who's going to help us out a lot. He's filmed in Mississippi before.
All right.
So we're going to use him. And then we've got kind of an editor already done. We've obviously got a director. But what we're looking for is kind of the other heads of departments. So we need makeup, costume, sound, and lighting, and that kind of thing. We need everyone kind of from Mississippi locally for that.
Oh, so you need folks to fill those positions. All right.
We can do that. Absolutely.
That'd be fun. Yeah, we got some very talented folks here that worked in theater and some film and stuff for a long, long time.
Mississippi's really doing really well now for its films. There's a lot of kind of crew available there, we found so far. So, we're sure we'll be able to find everyone there.
Yeah, you're also got some on-camera parts, I believe, that you're going to be filling, casting locally.
The 4 guys that you read out the other day, we're still looking for those.
Yes.
We've had a few responses, so thank you for everyone who so far have heard what you've been doing on the radio, and we've had a few people write to us already, which is great. So we're still looking for those 4 guys. We're bringing over the girls with us, those gorgeous girls of ours.
Oh, my heavens. I was looking at the pictures and I was going, okay, I'll be visiting the set several days. What? What'd I do? What?
Yeah, they're stunning, aren't they? I know. Gorgeous girls. So they'll be coming over with us. And then we're getting our main actor, our cutter actor, who we're currently in negotiations with. So I can't tell you too much about that right now, but it's going to be exciting.
Oh, very cool.
So and everyone else will be local. So will the extras and kind of walk-on parts and stuff will all be Mississippi locals.
Okay.
So we're still looking for quite a few people. Got quite a few roles to fill.
Well, yeah, because if you when you're going to shoot something here and it's supposed to be in the American South, you've got to have a genuine look and you got to have a genuine sound to these folks, and a kind of a genuine attitude. There is a certain kind of Mississippi attitude here that you can't duplicate anyplace else, because there's kind of a casual but casual curiosity about folks here, which is charming and sometimes invasive, but that's okay. It's fun.
Okay. The kind of attitude that causes them to wander onto boats in the middle of the night.
We'll walk onto an empty boat all the time. I've done it several times myself. It's amazing. If folks want to get in touch with you because they're curious about some of these jobs, and I guess you'd like to hear from them in advance of your arrival so that you can schedule a meeting and meet all these people. What's the best way to get in touch with you, Laura?
Okay, so either they can send us an email.
Yes.
So you gave up my email address before. It's Laura at one-id-films.com.
Okay.
Or they can get into contact with us through our Facebook, which is facebook.com/cuttermovie.
Okay.
Or we've got the website, which is www.cutterthemovie.com.
Oh,
so any of those they can get in contact with us.
And then find out a little bit that website, or the Facebook page, they can find out more about the movie itself and what all you're planning. But July and August is when you'll be here. Very good. Very good. Well, this is going to be a delight. I want to thank you again for using our state for your film. Were you looking at other places first, and what made you decide here?
We had a look at Louisiana, and we really liked the look of Louisiana, but Mississippi we think has more to offer us in the way we get a lot of tax breaks, and it's so beautiful.
Yes.
And everyone there has been really helpful so far. So we're definitely set on Mississippi. It's definitely somewhere we're excited to come to.
Hopefully, maybe you can find some other projects that maybe you could come back every year and do something here, because that'd be
nothing would make me happier. I'd love it.
Okay.
We'll have you over and fix your nice Southern meal.
Well, you'll get completely gooned on sweet tea, because that's what we do here in the summertime. I know the Brits love their tea. Now, normally it's hot tea, but here in the summertime, it's iced tea.
Oh, yes.
And you drink gallons of it. There's a big pitcher in everybody's refrigerator. That if you ever break down to somebody's house, go on the door, got any sweet tea, and they will load you up, because believe me, it's terrific. So you'll enjoy that, Laura.
Excellent.
Well, Laura Wootton from One Eye Dog Productions. The movie is called Cutter, and it's the Facebook page is Facebook CutterMovie.com. Is that right? Okay. And you can find out more about the film. And July and August, you'll be in Canton, Mississippi. And I want to thank you again for calling us and for using the Magnolia State for your film shoot this year, dear.
Oh, thank you very much. We're very excited.
Okay, very good. Laura, thanks for your phone call.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Right, bye-bye.
Very good.